at age 39, I'm 56 now. At age 39, the same age that my father died, I was diagnosed with lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. I was actually trying to get pregnant at that time, but not having any success. And when I said to the doctor who told me I had lupus, but wait, I can't have this, I need to get pregnant, she said, well, I think you probably have 5 years left. Your cytokine levels and your tumor necrosis factor levels are so high, it's as if your body is fighting cancer. You had better think about getting your affairs in order before thinking about trying to have children. And that really made me angry, upset, frustrated, because I think, like most Americans, and we have to remember that 50% of all Americans today live with chronic illness.
Yeah.
I was expecting an answer because the people in white coats have answers, and I outsourced my answers to them. It was at that point that I realized I have to try and find another way. I've got to forge my own path, because the person in the white coat is saying, I don't have answers, and you have a very finite end game. So it was at that point that I began to look at trying to just quell inflammation in the body and whether or not I could actually reverse my physical condition. In fact, what I was doing was trying to reverse my premature aging. And I think so many people in the Western world actually suffer unknowingly from what's called inflammaging, or premature aging caused by inflammation. And inflammation can happen due to stress, right? We're all stressed due to COVID. We're all stressed due to work, paying off a mortgage, taking our kids to school, dealing with elderly parents, maybe relationship issues. All of that stress leads to inflammation, which then can lead to premature aging. To Simon, she's an immunologist at Oxford, and she and her lab were looking at this unusual molecule called spermidine, which has the ability to trigger autophagy, or cell renewal and repair. Obviously, that's foundational to our health, because if our cells are not renewing and repairing on a regular basis, that's kind of like the bricks of your home not repairing. So she was working on this with a particular focus on spermidine's ability to rejuvenate the elderly immune system. And this has since been shown in vitro, so in a petri dish with human elderly cells. And the next step will be using that in vivo with humans and seeing how this actually helps their immune system as they age. After 6 months, when I went back to my doctor to retest for these illnesses, they were gone. What I had done was I had reversed the inflammaging in my body, and I had effectively reversed the aging process. So the reason why spermidine is so exciting to me is because by triggering autophagy, or cell renewal and regeneration, we are able to repair things in the body. We can try and avoid the aches and pains of aging.
Yeah.
We can, right? Exactly. Just those things that we associate with getting older, loss of independence, frailty. Is there a way to avoid them? And it seems that with a molecule like spermidine and triggering autophagy, as well as inhibiting hallmarks of aging, we can.
And you weren't taking spermidine at that point?
No, I wasn't taking spermidine at that point.
No.
No.
But that is obviously now something that you think is even more powerful. I mean, that's an amazing story, and obviously, if spermidine can do the job, then it's very compelling.
Yes, exactly.